Hello.
Hi, this is episode, I don't know, 15?
Maybe.
15 or 16. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. Of TricitiesKnit, we are a knitting podcast in BC, in the area of Port Moody,
Coquitlam,
and Port Coquitlam, which is the Tri-Cities. So, if you're watching us from that area, then we're local to you. And today we're going to talk about summer yarns because we finally have summer here.
Yeah.
Summer decided to make an appearance. We went from winter to summer. So we're going to talk about summer yarns, and Natalie has. Oh, we forgot to introduce ourselves. You go first.
Yeah. I'm Natalie from Port Moody.
And I'm Jenny in Port Coquitlam. When we're filming this episode, it's not that far.
Do you know actually now it's not called the Greater Vancouver? It calls for some reason Metro Vancouver.
Metro Vancouver, yeah. I know.
Why? Metro.
I don't know.
Why Metro?
I don't know.
And do you know that we are not in beautiful British Columbia? We are super natural British Columbia.
Since when?
Since Christy Clark invented this new motto.
You know what? I don't care about the slogans. The only one that really drove me crazy was "Best Place on Earth."
Oh, it's not anymore.
No,
it's
I know.
a super comma.
Natural. That's Best Place on Earth was the worst, and it's because it's so like, I don't even know what's the word for it. Honestly, it was so much like so preposterous and just so like I'm so much better than and I mean the truth is there is no such thing as best place.
What about super?
Well, supernatural is because I guess
no, it's not a supernatural. It's super comma natural.
Well, the advertising agencies are idiots, I guess. That's why they get paid the big bucks.
Super high price.
You know what BC stands for? Bring cash.
Yeah. So.
No, seriously, we are probably like we are the most expensive province, I think, in Canada for various reasons. But anyways,
okay, yeah.
That's why we live in the boonies, because it's and even now here it's unaffordable, but.
We live in supernatural British
and super common natural. Okay, yeah. So, anyways, we finally have good weather. What's your favorite summer yarn or summer fiber?
I guess linen.
Linen, yeah.
I like silk. I like feel of
Well, you're wearing
silk.
a silk.
Yeah, but for hot weather, it's warm.
Yeah. No, silk is not plant fiber though. It is. People associate it with summer, but it's actually silk. Silk does have a warming quality to it. Yeah. It's not a plant fiber. A plant fiber is. Now, when I was active in the column art group, I learned a lot about plant fibers there. So some people are really like plant fiber aficionados because they were, at one point they had these cones of bamboo for sale. And some bamboo, like people complain because it grows.
Yes,
right? Like you hear the bamboo grows, right? Well, not every bamboo. Apparently, if they produce the fiber from the bast of the plant, like the actual like part of the plant, they don't mush it up. They just keep that doesn't grow. And there's a certain name for it. So, anyways. Column had these cones, and people just snapped them up because it was that kind of bamboo that didn't grow. And so linen and hemp are the same way; they're bast fibers. So, they have relatively good. They're pretty like very resistant to change, so to speak. Like they don't grow actually linen grows lengthwise.
But only once.
Only once, yes. Yeah, only once. But you have to really account for it. You have to make a big swatch. You're knitting from linen because it will grow lengthwise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
okay, show you.
Well,
yarn.
I guess. Well, I don't have any yarn. I just have samples.
You do?
Oh yeah. Well, there's a story. I made this tank top, which is undergoing testing in my group. And this is what I'm wearing. It's got some shaping, and it's a loose tank top. Anyways, I made it from Quince & Company Willet, which is organic cotton. Now, question is, what is organic cotton without the use of pesticides?
Okay.
It's okay. I mean, I don't know. I bought it because I wanted to try it because everyone raved about it. Anyways, and then I wanted to knit the second sample from linen. So I went to my local yarn store, Black Sheep, which is where you go.
Yeah, in Port Moody.
Yeah, in Port Moody. This is the closest store.
Knit nights on Mondays.
Yeah, yeah, the owner's really nice. Yeah, Helen, and she told me they don't have any quince yarns, and apparently no one in BC has quince yarns. Actually.
Oh, really? Even this shop with
Beehive?
Yeah.
Nope. Not that I know of. I looked and I couldn't, and I actually emailed Quince and Company, and they got back to me. They said to tell the yarn shops to contact them, but whatever. That doesn't solve my problem. But what I did is I got Shibui Reed, which is their new linen yarn. Oh, no, okay. It's their new. They used to have Shibui linen. It was called Shibui linen. Now this is called Reed.
And what's the difference between?
Oh, it's linen was thicker, and it was she has some linen too, which she's trying to get rid of it. Like she's trying to sell it, but she doesn't. It's discontinued. Yeah. So this one is thinner. It's a true fingering yarn, and when I made a swatch, I got 26 stitches per 4 inches with number 5 needle. So exactly like it says on the label. But to me, that was a see-through fabric, and so I didn't. This is 24, so I can't use it for the sample. So I put it aside.
So it says the number 5. I use with the fingering number 4.
Yeah, number 4. So I'm definitely using it for next summer. I'm probably gonna come up with a pattern for this. But you know what, you guys? This is really silky fiber. Like this is probably the softest linen I've ever touched.
Yeah, it's really silky.
And it's a chainette yarn, but you can't really tell unless you look really closely. It's a chainette yarn.
Ah, so it's not the twist.
No, it's a chainette yarn, which gives it a little bit more,
that's why it's so silky, I
guess. It sort of feels like almost, well, no, it doesn't feel, and nothing feels like silk. But it does have a silky quality to it. So anyways, I can't make another sample of this pattern with it because unfortunately I couldn't get gauge, and I don't really want to make a larger size to compensate her.
And it's a 50 gram per.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a 50 gram put up, and it's 246 yards. So it's actually like, for 3 skeins that I have 3 skeins total. I mean, it's enough to make a top for me.
What color? Is it black?
It's black. Yeah, it's called Abyss. Yeah, it's black. It's pitch black. Yeah. It didn't. I took a picture on Instagram and it made it purple, but it's not purple.
It's black.
It's black.
Why you decided?
I wanted black. I wanted a silk black top that's a little bit more dressy. I wanted something a little bit more dressy. And black is always dressy. So,
yeah.
And I think that this has some sheen. Like that's one thing that linen has as opposed to hemp. I'll show you hemp later. Is that it has that sheen. Hemp doesn't have sheen. Hemp has a very casual look to it, and this is more of a it's got more of a dressy look to it.
All linen actually has this sheen. It's not just this one.
So it's very nice. I mean, it's a little bit pricey because it's shibui, but I put it aside for now, and I'm gonna have to think about.
Yeah, and the queens they cost $99 per skein.
Yeah, this is more expensive. Yeah.
Nice.
This is 27 Canadian. 27 Canadian.
23
US.
So
oh, wait a minute. No. I guess that's what I paid. I guess it's 24 Canadian.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess it's 17 US, and quince is cheaper.
9.
It's cheaper, yeah. But it's. I actually like this more. I like this more. It's just too bad that it just didn't. I can't get gauge. Otherwise, I would have made myself a second top with this.
Yeah.
So, but.
Did you make this with the size 5?
Yeah, but this is sport weight. Willet is sport weight yarn. It's 160 yards per 50 grams. So it's actually it's actually considerably. You could probably get DK gauge with it if you took number 6.
4 millimeters. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean this would be, I think, a good yarn for like a summer sweater with a long sleeve.
And cardigan. It can be.
I have 2 skeins left over because I bought 6 skeins because I wasn't real sure what I was doing with it, and I don't know if I'm going to keep them or stash them, or I'm not sure what I'm doing with it. Because if I use them, I have to buy an extra color. and I'm just not really. I like the yarn, but I don't really wear long sleeve cotton sweaters.
So you should start to wear.
I have, as a comparison, and you said that it's, well, this is drapier. This is the top I showed you a few episodes ago, and this is my desert flower pattern, which was made about 3 years ago. This is Mandarin Petit yarn, which is available in Canada.
This color is so
I've got some leftovers. And I've got some pinks, actually, because I bought a bunch from the store. I wasn't sure which ones I'm going to use. So this is, like, really good yarn, actually. I like for cotton yarn. I like
make
this.
top out of the pink.
But I don't think I have enough of just this pink.
But
I have
both,
enough
you
of
said,
different pinks.
2 pinks.
I have 2
combined.
pinks. Yeah, maybe even 3 pinks I may have had.
Oh.
So, well, I'm not really like a person that wears this kind of top, though. I mean, look at this. This
No,
is not
but
me.
with the gray, and if you
I have
combine
some-
with more
I have.
delicate pink, it's gonna.
I think I have leftovers of this color. This I don't have anymore. I used up the whole skein. Yeah, I don't have anymore. So this is much more drapey because it's
Did
thinner.
you make 2 of them
Yeah, I
for
made 2 of
some
them.
reason?
Yep.
I remember you have 2 topics.
Yep.
Yes, right,
Yep.
exactly. I thought maybe.
This is my first sample. Same yarn, just different color. I don't remember why I made 2. Oh, I do. Because I was trying to take photos of it, and my camera was not behaving with the white. This is pure white, and it just wasn't, wasn't taking, it's very hard. Even now, it looks kind of, and I actually wear more. This I wear more often than this. But I really like Mandarin Petit, and it's too bad that it's a Scandinavian yarn. It's Sandnesgarn. Yeah, it's Denmark. It's Danish. And it's in the States, they don't have it. For some reason, they don't. Because I know some people...
For sure, maybe it's on the internet you can buy.
Actually, no. It's very hard to find. I was looking 3 years ago. I was looking for it, for these colors. And
Did you go to their website? I'm sure
they don't. It's very obscure. It's a well-known company, but they just don't. They don't have like a big online presence. But it's really good yarn. Like if you guys want cotton yarn, that's good. Like good price, a lot of colors. I mean, this is the yarn to go with. And this is the very first cotton. Well, no, I made some cotton stuff before, but. One of my first patterns is the V.
Yeah, and you said, I never wear the cotton sweater. Look at this.
Oh,
One of her first.
I never wear it. I never wear it because first of all, it's very small. I think it still fits, but it's very small.
No, at the beginning when I just started in ALS, you did wear it, don't you?
Yes.
So
yeah, I should wear it, I guess. So
no, you just don't wear it.
Yeah, I should wear it again. I just first of all, it was in storage, but no, actually, it's very stretchy. Yeah, I think it's.
You didn't try it. You should try it. And
yeah.
you should...
Well, I need to wear something underneath it, and that's the gist of it, right? Like it's see-through. But this was something I saw somewhere, and I just had to make it with these sleeves, and these sleeves, of course, it's these sleeves you don't like. It's got these sleeves, and it's a bottom-up sweater. It's my only pattern that's bottom-up.
No, so
yeah, but
it's one of your first patterns.
It's actually technically
so
it's technically my 3rd pattern, and I don't.
But you made it way before you start doing the patterns.
Oh
so
yeah, I made it in 2010.
Yeah,
I made it in 2010. I remember that.
so that's why done. Bottom up and at
no,
that time,
it's not the real. That's not why. No, I couldn't figure out a way. I could probably do it now, but because I'm more experienced. But I couldn't figure out a way to make the stitch look like that when you're knitting it top down. There is a way though. There's totally a way. I can see it now, but back then I didn't have enough experience.
Yeah.
I could. You know what I could do? Actually, I could probably rewrite the pattern. But the problem is with this pattern is it's got negative ease. And so it's not in to.
But it should be fitted. You cannot.
It should be fitted.
Just
yeah. It's first of all, it's just the nature of the stitch. It's got a bit of a slant to it, and it won't look very good when it's loose. But maybe when the fitted sweaters come back, I may rewrite this. And knit another because I really like And then the yarn is actually fingering weight cotton from Milan, which is discontinued, and it's got a very kind of crunchy feel to it.
And what is the name of the yarn? Do you remember?
I don't remember the name of the yarn. Pegasus. No, not Pegasus. Pegasus is a thick yarn. You know what? I forget. But I actually ended up getting, when they were discontinuing it, I got a bag of it in this color.
So you have one.
So actually, I can make another one like this.
No.
But I probably won't. I probably
same
won't.
Color, no.
Yeah. Yeah, because
same pattern. It would be no.
Yeah, I know.
Too exciting, I guess.
Not too exciting, no. No, I don't. I rarely make the same pattern anyway. But so I decided to make another tank top from hemp, because I had this hemp sitting in my stash for 6 years. I've got 4 skeins actually. This is 100% hemp yarn.
So you can not only the smoke hemp, you can
Oh,
make
no, you don't
actually.
smoke hemp. You don't smoke
Oh,
hemp.
they call hemp.
No, hemp is hemp.
They call hemp.
Nobody calls hemp. It's
yeah.
marijuana. Well, you know what? If you're looking at a plant, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, because it's actually technically the same plant.
So,
but it's just hemp doesn't have THC, or it has very low THC, and you can smoke it, but you won't get anything out of it. You won't get high. So.
but people, I don't remember where did I get this, but I remember they call the hemp the marijuana as well.
Well, maybe just so that no one's just, like it's
yeah, maybe just
they don't want to say the word marijuana.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, like I think that I'm actually really okay. I got this yarn and this woman deserves a bit of exposure. I don't think she does a lot of promotional work or anything. This is a very niche market for some reason for 100% hemp. And the woman who has a company, it's called Lana Knits, Hemp for Knitting. I met her in Nelson, BC. She comes to Knit City.
Yeah.
You met her as well. She comes to Knit City all the time. I've seen her there 3 times. And she has decay hemp, fingering hemp, hemp wool.
You should show them this decay that you bought.
The decay hemp?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's in my closet. I have to, and it's for my husband. I bought decay hemp. And you know, once I'm done with this, I probably will. I made a swatch actually last year, but I should start knitting. Yeah, but this woman is she doesn't have an Instagram account, but I think she does okay because her product is so niche, and she's the only one that sells hemp yarn. And the reason why I think is because hemp is illegal to grow in the U.S. Believe it or not, which is really unfortunate, because this and I'm gonna say this is really interesting because it's a very good plant for the soil. First of all, they don't call it weed for no reason. It's very easy to grow. Like it's very hardy. It's a hardy plant. And second of all, the condition of the soil is left better than before. I've heard of it. I don't know if it's true, but so,
okay, it's not she grow the
no,
hemp.
she buys it. So here's what it is. She has a supplier in China. So a few places in the world where they can grow. It's Romania. Some of her yarns are from Europe. Elan used to have hemp yarn, and it was made in Italy. Mm-hmm. And I didn't get it because I don't know why. And they discontinued it pretty quickly, and it was fingering weight. Mm-hmm. The shawls that are these so nice, like really crispy. It's got the very crispy, when you're knitting with it, it's got a very crispy feel to it. Like linen, it's very similar to linen, very similar. But like I said, it doesn't have the sheen.
Yeah, it's not.
You can't tell. It doesn't have a sheen to it. It's got a very kind of casual granola look to it. Yeah, it doesn't have that luxe look of linen. Linen is upscale. Hemp is more of a casual look. But in terms of wearability, this is something that is basically indestructible. Like nothing's gonna happen to it. You can put it in the washing machine. You can do anything with it. This fiber is, in terms of wearability, trumps everything. This is what they used to make, you know, the ropes that tug the boats? They made it of hemp. So it's a very strong fiber. I don't really know why a lot of so few people knit with it though. I'm not sure. It's really too bad though, because there's a lot of people who proclaim that they're, you know, earth lovers and they eat plant-based food, and they've got all this, you know, shebang going about how much they love the earth, but this is what they should be knitting with. Seriously. Because this is a very friendly fiber. Bamboo is the worst, by the way, on the ecosystem because the way it's processed. Yeah, it takes a lot of chemicals to make bamboo fiber, as opposed to, you know, wool, or well, wool doesn't take any chemicals, but yeah. So as far as the plant fiber, I think that I'm starting to think that I'm more of a linen hemp than cotton. I think I've had my exposure to cotton, and maybe I'm going to move over to this.
It depends what you want to make.
Yeah, it depends what you want to make. I think that these projects were a good choice for, you know,
for cotton.
For cotton, yeah. But I think this probably I should have bought Sparrow. But I just, you know, I wanted to try linen. This came out last year, so I bought it right away. But
at that time you planned to make a cardigan. When
did I? No.
That's why you bought so much.
No, I wanted to make I wasn't sure whether it's going to have short sleeve or no sleeve. I always buy more. And the reason why I buy more is because the dye lots change.
But you said you have a 2 skeins.
I have 2 extra.
So
I used 3.5 skeins on this though. I bought
and
6
it's
skeins.
50 grams.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I didn't buy enough for cardigan. I just I calculated based on these sweaters, and I'm overbought, like I said always. But I mean, I can just stash them, which I probably will, because I'm not too crazy about cotton in general, and I have enough of this
Mandarin
Petit, I think. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try Sparrow next. Well,
yeah.
You know, because I have some Baltic linen, which is same linen you can get at Knit Pearl. Remember I showed you? Well, we got it directly from
right.
But it's the same thing. It's usually 300 yards per 50 grams, or 600 yards per 100 grams.
So it's fingering weight.
It's between lace and fingering. It's between lace and fingering, but it feels like lace because it's linen, and it's always
linen.
It's always thinner. Yeah. So you can buy it directly from Europe if you know where. Or you can buy it at Knit Pearl, which is a very fancy store, and of course they mark it up a lot.
Well, you can buy it on Etsy. Remember?
Etsy, yes.
Very
I forgot.
cheap.
It's very cheap there. Very cheap.
And the colors are amazing.
And they have a large range of colors, and it's very good quality.
And different weight as well. They have from fingering to the very
You have to give me the link. I'll put a link in the episode if somebody wants it.
I'll do it.
And just so you're wondering, just in case you're wondering, linen, all linen is grown in Europe. So that's why Euroflax and Sparrow, I don't think they grow linen on this continent. If they do, correct me, but actually Sparrow might be American. No, it's not. No, it says Belgium on their website. I think all linen is grown in Europe, so it's Latvia, Lithuania, and Belgium. All these countries traditionally have made linen clothing and linen, tablecloths and all that stuff.
So they don't grow this in Italy? You saying?
I don't know. It might be a little bit of a cold weather plant. I'm not sure. They do grow it in Russia though.
In Russia?
I think so, yeah. Or maybe they got no, because Latvia was part of Soviet Union. That's probably where they got the actual linen from. Yeah, I think this is a Baltic thing. Linen is a Baltic thing. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to get into. It's so if you're buying this linen on Etsy, you're not getting a subpar product because it's cheaper. You're actually getting something that's the same quality but directly from them. As opposed to paying the
processing rebuying from one place.
Well, I mean, like, Knit Pearl has to, they have to make a profit, right? And they have to actually, I'll give it to them, they have to show it to the consumer because a lot of people are unaware of that. They don't know that you can buy linen on Etsy. They don't know what Baltic states are. They don't know what traditions they have, and, and it's a business opportunity to sell it and call it Baltic linen and mark it up. Why not, right? But the colors are different, actually. The colors are different. So maybe they, but I mean, it doesn't matter. It's, the woman on Etsy has a ton of different colors.
But, yeah.
She's got like 48 colors, and it's all
different shades.
Yeah.
You can make a gradient. You can make whatever you want. You can get the natural color of linen.
I stopped going to her shop. I stopped because it's just, I have enough linen already. Like I have enough Baltic linen from this, from you know, Asimka, which we bought the self-grading yarn.
And from good store yarn.
Yeah, I got a little bit from her. I actually have a natural, 2 skeins of natural, and I've got 2 skeins of turquoise, which I think I'm gonna mix.
The dark blue, remember?
Dark blue. I got 1 skein.
And me too.
Yeah. I should. So I should knit something up from that first before, you know, buying more of it. And it's very thin though, right? Like it's very thin.
This one that we bought from the good yarn store, yes, but
that's what Knit Pearl has. That's what Knit Pearl has.
On Etsy, she has a fingering weight for sure. 4 ply. It says 4 ply, and it's a fingering. It has a less yardage per grams, and she has 3 ply and 2 ply.
Yeah.
So you can buy any.
Yeah. But you know, I think actually it would work well with. Do I still have the swatch here? Yeah, I do.
You want to combine.
So this is what you can do. Sorry, with these lace weight linens, and this company. So here's the thing: in Latvia and all the Baltic states, they have several companies. This is Midara brand. Midara makes different yarn, right? But they have the same color. Like the color code is the same. So I think, well, actually, no, I think what they have.
No, this is mohair from.
They have mohair.
Yeah, I know. I had mohair.
But they have this color too.
But this one is.
This is not them.
French,
this is a French mohair. Like this is silk mohair, which is, I forget the brand, but Midara has the same brand too. So they make, this is linen, and they make the same color of you know, silk mohair. So you can actually combine and make something that is light and crunchy at the same time. The crunch comes from the linen, right? So you can have a lot of fun this way too if you don't want to knit with really thin yarn, right? So this is something you can do as well. And this would be a winter sweater in my opinion. Because of mohair. Of course, mohair. You but look how light this is. This is like weightless. By the way, I can't locate the skeins I made this with. So I'm missing 2 skeins, and it's driving me crazy. This has never happened to me. I've got somebody living here, you know, in Russia we say barabashka. You know what it is sometimes? You're missing stuff, right? For months. And all of a sudden, it's right there in front of you.
Yeah.
This is what we call barabashka.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some people, they actually believe in it. Oh yeah, barabashka took it, right?
Yeah.
It's
a small man.
It's like a folk thing. Like they have leprechauns in Ireland. We have barabashka. Anyways, maybe So if you're listening, little man, give me my skeins back.
Well, don't worry.
Tomorrow I'll find my candy freak out. Anyways, so this is what you can have. You know, you can do with that. But this is how thin it is. This is the 300 yards.
But you can combine linen with any
or you can take wool.
Yeah.
And this is the pattern I did for Shibu a few years ago. Mix. They had a whole collection called Mix, and I did a zigzag cowl for them. Remember 4 years ago? And this was the concept that the lady who was the pattern development at a time, she actually went and quit Shibu and started Woolfolk company. Woolfolk, that's the same. So she had the concept of mixing the yarn, and this is what I did. Like with the pattern I did for them, actually was worked with 2 yarns of the same color, right? So,
but no, I'm talking especially about the linen. Now they make a lot of yarn like linen and something else. And Shibu actually has it. No, it's not Shibu. It's this one. How you call it? Hohi made this sweater.
Oh, you mean like yarn that actually Milo? Yeah. It's Manas de l'Uruguay.
And this is combination of
wool and silk. Wool and linen.
Yes.
Yeah, wool and
so
linen.
So you can take any wool and you can make it
combine it.
Marble look. Looking.
Oh, it's just there's no end to that. So I mean that's definitely an idea, and it works out cheap because of the yardage. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And show your top. This is bamboo and silk.
And silk bamboo. It's a patent.
But it actually didn't grow a lot.
It's a cheap yarn from Michaels, and they have very nice colors. So
it's the same yarn. Both.
Yes,
both colors?
it's both, and they have nice shades of blue, and because it has this sheen, it will it shows beautifully in the garment. So. And this is contiguous, and this is maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's actually wearing pretty well.
Yeah,
I haven't shaved it or anything.
No.
Yeah.
And I wash it. I wash it in the washing machine, and I heard lots of complaints about this yarn that it grows like crazy. But when I wash it in a washing machine and dry in a dryer, no, it's not growing. It's come back to its original length and width, so I'm pretty happy with this.
I think the trick is to dry and then dryer.
Yeah, I do dry all my cotton and
is this
linen.
Recording?
Yes.
Okay.
You see, it's the minutes grow.
Sorry, guys. We've had so many snafus with this recording thing.
No, it's okay. It's recording, so yeah, it's nice and it's warm because it has silk, and I guess bamboo is a warm fiber as well. So yeah, I like. I made this lacy sleeve, and sometimes I feel like I am cold. This is a better sleeve. So okay, I have quite a few actually summer patterns. I didn't bring them all, but last year I made this.
This is the Shibu. Quince and Company
Sparrow, and it feels very nice, and it's nice to wear, especially in hot weather. Last year I wore it in Hawaii, and believe me, it's very nice, and it looks dressy.
Yes, it does have a bit of a more, dressy. Is this contiguous?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
It's some kind of combination. I guess I made contiguous with, you see, it's a very short shoulder, and then I did some kind of different kind of increases. I don't remember, but I do have a pattern, so everything in the pattern.
You know what? This is actually, hemp will be softer.
We'll see.
Yeah. After a wash, it'll be softer than linen. It definitely softens up a lot.
But
this is nice. I love the color
drape. And it has a similar color. I made the cardigan from this Lithuania yarn.
Yes.
Similar color, and I love it. It's
beautiful.
Very nice.
Oh my god, you made like so many different slits. Wow, you like?
No, it's a 2 slits. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, gotcha. It's just in the front. Yeah.
Yeah. I found it's easy. Some bigger size people complaining about they not fit the hip in my pattern. So when I make a slit, they definitely can fit.
Yeah.
So this is one, and I made from Elan.
Oh, this is such nice yarn. This is
Lara.
Cotton,
unfortunately, they discontinue. I bought it when it was actually very well selling, and then they decide to move different business.
Unfortunately, they moved into a different business model, which I'm still kind of can't really get over in a way, because they were like, what I liked about them is they were close, and they always had what I wanted, and I could order it and have it the next day. Yeah. And when that option went away, it definitely it was sad. But they do have Amazon store now.
But they don't have Lara.
They don't have this yarn.
Yeah, you can substitute this with Knit Picks or drops saffron.
Saffron is a bit thicker, I think.
Yeah.
I think saffron is thicker, yeah.
They have it's a fingering. No, it's a sport.
You know what? This is mercerized.
Yes,
cotton.
it's a mercerized.
That's why it has a bit of sheen to it. It's mercerized.
It's
cotton,
a mercerized. Yeah.
Yeah, and mercerization is called after John Mercer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, who invented the process of, I think it's like superwash for cotton, something like that. Yeah, it's like processing it.
But you can wash any cotton yarn.
It may be something else too, because it actually looks different.
No,
like
I know
it's got more.
It's got shine.
Yeah, it's shiny. Yeah.
This is your sweater.
This is not
mercerized.
No, that's I intentionally got. I have something made from Lara as well, but
yes,
I have the blue top, which I've never worn it. I think I may have worn it once. I made it too long. This is not mercerized. This is just regular cotton. It's actually pretty. It's not soft either, but I like it.
But Mandarin Petit.
This is might be mercerized. I'm
because
not sure.
It has this.
I have to look that up. I can't.
No,
no, I don't think it is.
Not,
no, it doesn't look shiny to me.
Yeah.
But I really like Mandarin Petit. I think it's probably my favorite cotton yarn.
Okay,
so far.
and I have. I don't remember the name of this yarn, but this is the combination. I like actually this combination. It makes it softer. It's a combination cotton and linen. Half and half.
Yes, I like that too.
And you have the nice drapey feeling from a linen, but softness from the cotton. And it's a huge. It's like
I have an undone project actually that I need to rip out. That's from Nashua. Worsted weight, half linen, half cotton, that blue one that I made 5 years ago, and I love the yarn. I absolutely love the combination of 50-50. I have to agree with you on that. It's really nice, and it's much easier to work with.
Yes,
like on your hands, it doesn't have as much
and the stitch
definition
looks basically the same.
How do you wear this? Is this like a cardigan? Oh, it is a cardigan.
It's a cardigan,
and it's all like it's not seamed.
No, it's a.
Oh, I see. It's
contiguous. It's contiguous.
Oh, right. So you just
Yeah, you just go until you have your sleeve length, and then you start reducing. So yeah, I made this for my youngest daughter. She requested. She likes to wear.
So she wears it, because you don't wear.
No, I don't. She doesn't let me wear. She said, "Oh, you wear my cardigan." So, yeah. So she wear it to school, and she likes.
I can see that. This is what's in fashion now.
Yeah,
like for young people. Yeah.
So,
that's nice. I like it.
Okay, that's what. And I have another small topic which I didn't bring, like the earthy color, the dirty greenish.
Oh yeah, you never wear it.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's too hot for the hot weather and too cold for the cold weather.
This is the complaint. This is a complaint about. Well, what I'm planning to do with this is I'm planning to wear it with like a wool cardigan on top for the office, and then when I leave the office, I take the cardigan and I'm just left with this.
You feel
No, I never get too hot here. It's not hot enough here for me. No. I only sweat in the gym. I never sweat like in, when I go out, whatever, unless it's muggy. Like no, I'm a 40 degrees person. I love Las Vegas.
No, I feel like I have several sleeveless top from the thick cotton, and I couldn't.
By thick, you mean like this?
Yes, I have a yellow.
Oh yeah, it's got sleeves though.
No, yellow. It's a sweater which I wear a lot. I wear the cotton sweater all the time during the summer. But I have
tank top.
Yeah, kind of. Remember
you knitted?
Yes.
She's like a knitting machine. I can keep track of what she's made.
It was made maybe 3 or 4. One of my first projects.
Maybe it was when I was on mat leave. No. This was.
I guess it's before you left.
Okay.
And I wore it once, but it's so hot. It's like a sweater, but without sleeves.
Yeah, you know, this would actually that's why I undid my idea. It was wool. This is what I found out is wool sweaters with short sleeves are the worst idea ever. So I made a sample from my looped again, which is a long sleeved loop with sleeves, right? It's like a loop with sleeves. And I wear mine all the time. It's actually very, very good pattern for this kind of climate when we don't really have like super cold weather. But I made one, so it's a loop, so you've got like a cowl on the front and short sleeves. I made it one in wool. Useless. Absolutely useless. So I actually ripped it out, that sample. I've got the yarn sitting there. So.
Some people in San Francisco, they made
understand this. My hands get cold and I'm hot. Like,
I don't know. They one time they were selling very nice t-shirt from the wool, I think, in Costco. Very nice color with the short sleeve. Okay, you.
But you know what that's for?
Okay.
I got one, and I think that's for running. Because when you run, and it's made from like a really tight wool fabric, right? Like it's a special fabric. It's like it's sweat wicking. So when you run, you're sweating. It absorbs your sweat and it evaporates. But you've got a short sleeve, so you don't overheat. I think it's for running. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I don't think it's for somebody who just sits in the sun. I mean, you're gonna bake. Yeah. I have one. I believe I still have a tag. And
you never wore it.
I never wore it. And the reason why I bought it, because when I see something at Costco that's pure wool for $15, I buy it. That's why.
It was 100%.
It's $14 for like a turquoise. It's a really nice color. Maybe I should, you know what, I should probably wear it in the gym in the winter or something. But no, I'm gonna, it's too hot. It's only for running outside.
Actually, you can wear it in the office with the cardigan. So when it's not,
but it's loose. It's not a tight. It's like a sports clothes. It's like it doesn't look like something you wear to work. It's got a very boxy shape to it. But you know, I mean, I'll find it. Like I don't even know where it is now. It's probably in storage or something. But I remember those. They had lots of different colors too, and of course no one buys them because it's.
Oh, I haven't. The way why I know about these topics, I didn't see them in Costco. I saw my friend Angelica. She wore this topic. We went for Lynn Valley, I guess, one day. It was in September, but it was a hot day.
Short sleeve?
With a short sleeve. And I thought, oh, it's a nice top you have. And she said, oh, well, it's made from wool and I'm sweating.
You know, it's very thin fabric.
Yeah, it's thin, but
and it's very it's actually machine washable. I've got a bunch of tops like that with a long sleeve that I wear to work sometimes because they're tight. And I think I may have mentioned on this podcast, there's a few websites that sell them, and they're usually for skiers. It's a base layer, so you
can buy it. This year it was lots of
in Costco sometimes. Yeah, they're usually they go in Costco. They're about like $30 or $20, but on the websites that are special, $100 or something.
Yeah,
60 to 100.
Yeah, I bought for my husband one of this merino wool.
But they don't feel like merino. They're not soft. They've got a bit of a crunch. Merino. Not all merinos are the same. Like the wool.
You know, he wouldn't wear if it was itchy.
Really, it's actually itchy. The ones I have is itchy from Costco. It's itchy. Yeah. I mean, I feel it, but I don't care. But I still feel the itch.
No, he wouldn't wear it if it's itchy.
A lot of men I know are actually into soft yarn. Men are very sensitive to yarn. Like my husband, I made this County scarf, the brown scarf. He put it on for 2 minutes, and it's actually like it's unisex because of the color. It's dark color, right? One time it was really cold down here, and he put it on, and then 2 minutes passed by. He's like, no,
take it.
Couldn't handle County, and it's like Shetland, right? I don't actually know any men who are into like normal wool. They all want soft. What is up with that?
I guess those men who live in up north, like Icelandic men, they can wear the itchy wool. I guess even children can wear the itchy wool.
I mean that's like when I read Knitlandia, apparently it's like knitter's paradise there. Everybody knits, and they have wool. They have wool in the grocery store. I would go broke.
They need to have this wool because it's always. I saw yesterday, I think, on Instagram, some woman from Finland post the picture and they still have snow.
Oh yeah, well they're pretty high up north. They never get real summer.
In Finland, they don't have snow in June. Believe me.
It's a different climate. They're much northern than
Finland.
And
I saw another picture on Instagram and I forgot the name, somewhere in Russia. And it was a girl in a park full of snow and it was like just the end of May. And she said, oh, well, in a city there is almost no snow. But in the park, I forgot.
It's probably like northern Russia.
Doesn't matter. They're not supposed to have a snow.
No, actually, if you look on the map, I mean, some parts are really high up north. They don't really get any summer up there.
A little bit do have.
They do, but it's... This year, actually, it's really cold there. Like in my hometown, everybody's complaining. Because it's plus 50. And for them, it's like they usually have plus 30. Now, plus 30. Yeah.
So
they're like, what the hell? Where's our summer? They want sun. They want hot weather there. They're hot weather people. You know, they've had enough winter. That's the thing with like Russians. They don't really like winter. They like warm water and warm summers. No rain. When I grew up, rain was supposed to be a bad weather. We called it bad weather. Don't go outside when it's raining. Here it rains all the time.
Not all the time. Stop
10 months it rained for 10 months straight.
Oh, you prefer the snow in May? No, I don't.
Well, I didn't grow up with snow in May. We didn't have snow in May. I don't know where you saw that picture.
This? It's on Instagram now.
No, my husband actually tells me that sometimes it snows in Winnipeg in April.
They have snow starting like late September or even... I remember it was last year or 2 years ago they show in Alberta they already...
Yeah, in Alberta actually...
the snowman in September.
Yeah, Alberta has very strange weather though. I would say that my hometown is on the same latitude as, like, I think it's around 49th parallel, but our weather is much different. Alberta is very bizarre, like with their Chinooks and they've got they're like, apparently they turn the heat on in August. I heard, like, we don't, August for us is still warm, right? But September it's already starting to cool off.
But you don't turn heat in September.
No,
not until November, I guess.
No. Well, that's because, but people, I mean, I would turn it on in September. And by turn on heat, I mean we actually have central heating there, so somebody has to turn it on. You can't just control it yourself unless you live in a detached home, which nobody did when I was growing up. So we had central heating, which went on, I think, in like late October, early November or something, and you froze until then. Yeah,
that's basically like this. So let's talk about our cow. Our shawl cows.
Yes, our shawl cow. Where's that here?
Yes, so I brought the main prize.
Oh, did I? Do you want me to go and fetch the markers again?
No, we showed the markers the last.
We'll show them in the next episode again.
Podcast, but I did found the.
Yeah, we didn't show it to you last time because I think she forgot it.
Yeah, I forgot it home.
Yeah, this is Blossom, and this is an actual colorway from a Stitch Mischief. I love that name. Yes. This is our local dyer. Her name's Jade, and Stitch Mischief is her Instagram handle, and I'm gonna link again. I already put links in the previous episode, but
and she didn't.
It's just amazing with color. And I'm saying, and I'm not a color person at all, and I actually bought more color yarns from her because I think that this is just the way she combines it. It's really nice.
It's nice. It's nice. And I got.
So this is the main prize, and the second prize that I posted is stitch markers. From Christy, from Fiona Faye Sweet Knit Shop. Sweet sweet
little
knits.
Nanaimo bars.
Yeah, so the little Nanaimo bars. And also, if you guys are participating in the knit along, she's also offering a 10% off coupon for her shop.
Yes.
So if you wanted to get something from her, then, you know, this is the time to get it. And it's only, I think it runs out at the end of June. I have to ask her. I put it on Instagram. No, she asked me to only for the, I have to only give it to knit along participants. So if you guys want...
we didn't give the guys
no, I have
started.
to... Maybe they didn't notice. You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start giving both codes.
Oh, yeah.
We can email all the people again.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Just so you guys, you know...
just give me the code, yeah.
And then the link to the shop, yeah.
To ask, yeah.
So, the Nanaimo bars are actually not going to be available until the fall, she said, because she's got a big update coming, and she made 70 different markers. Something like that, yeah. So she's busy, and I know a lot of local folks here are really, like...
Maybe we can ask her for create a code for some other, you know, event which we can start in our group, and when she post all these new markers, we can give the people, you know, the special.
I'm gonna start emailing that code. I'm gonna email all of you guys who are participating. I'm gonna send you guys a PM again with a code.
Yeah, yeah.
I think on Monday I'll get to it. I don't think I'll be able to get to do it till then, but I will do that just so that you don't miss it. But she's got a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff.
I thought she gonna make the Nanaimo bars.
She will make them, but she said she just has.
But not until September.
Not until the fall. She said she just has a lot of other things going, and she's actually making other foods.
Not only sweets.
No, she makes like sweets, but like different cakes and. Honestly, like, I'm gonna stop looking at that shop because she's making me want to go out to the baker and get a cake, and I don't need any sweets.
We need to ask her, you know, what cake. Here is a very common cake. This brown with white top and with the cherry. How do you call it?
It's Black Forest. Black Forest cake.
We should ask her.
Yeah, Black Forest cake. It's very common, yeah. It's actually German. My mother-in-law used to make it from scratch when, you know, when she was young, younger.
It's nothing to make it like a difficult. You make a dough, you cut it, you put some jam.
Well, she's not able to physically anymore, but she used to make it, and she said it wasn't hard. But, because I said from scratch, she's like, oh yeah, it's not that hard. Well, she's like a really good baker though. She's German, so they're like nation of people who like feast on dessert all day or something.
Yeah, I consider when you said make from scratch, it's like 10 layers cake.
Oh, I know. We've got Napoleon cake.
Napoleon, it's not even...
Make all these layers from scratch? No thanks. That's a lot of work.
You make a dough and then you just roll it and one by one you bake it. It's baked for 3 to 5 minutes because it's really thin and it bakes like this. So no, I'm talking about different kind of fillings. Sometimes people do like 3-4 different fillings in the same cake. Then they make a different kind of layers. I mean, one is from dough, another from pistachio, another from
Where did you eat cakes like that?
This famous, you know, cake, how you call it? I forgot. In Kiev, we have only one cake.
Kiev cake?
Yeah. So it made from, it's a bize and some nuts. I don't remember. It's not walnut. It's hazelnut, I think.
Oh, that sounds good.
So they have a little bit of dough and they have this layer from the bize and the nuts and they have 2 different kind of cream in between. Yeah, it's
Kiev cake, yeah. Kiev tort.
Kiev tort.
Yeah, Kiev tort.
You can get it in a Ukrainian store.
I think I may have had it once. Wait a minute, didn't we? No, we didn't have it on my birthday. We had something.
No, it was from the honey. It's
honey cake. I love the honey tort. Honey tort, yeah.
And this one is actually difficult too. You have to do beforehand, like day before, you have to make the, you know, the dough, and then you bake it. Then you make the filling, and you fill it with the filling, and then you should wait. You cannot eat the same day, so it takes, usually my mom used to make those, and she spent like, usually it's 3 days. It's not like 3 full days of
but
cooking,
a little bit,
but you need to, one day you need to do this, another day you need to do that, and then on the third day, on the fourth day, you only can eat it because it needs to soak with the...
That's true, actually. A lot. Well, Napoleon's like that too. You can't eat it the same day.
But you can make it before, one day before.
Yeah, you just make it one day before, and then it sits there and soaks, yeah.
And I like it crunchy. I like it
You're the only person I know.
Yes, believe me, I make it
the layers, the dough layers.
Not the dough, not the layers, but the bread.
It's like flatbread. It's like really thin flatbread.
And then I put the cream on the top and eat right away. And I like this crunch. Believe me, if you try the crunch, you would never eat this.
You know what? I haven't, because I used to order it from a local, catering shop, which is, she's Russian. I know her, and I always ordered it for my friend's birthday in July. My friend moved to Turkey though, so I haven't ordered it in like 5 years, and I think I may have had a piece at some point, but it's always like
soaked.
Yeah. It's I don't think I've. And my grandma used to make it, but she always would also like have like a sit there for a day, because and I've never had it. I don't think I've ever had a crunchy.
I had a crunchy in here. I just tried. I didn't have time day before to make a cake, and I need the cake, so I made just before the guest came.
And you're like,
and I said,
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you have anything?
I have.
Silk. Show the silk.
I wanna show this silk. It's I got this from it's not my birthday yet, but it's early present. And this is the 100% silk from the Tall Polish Girl. It's a girl which I met on my, her name is Susan, and I met her on my knit nights at Black Sheep yarn shop. And she started dye, and she prefer actually silk. I asked, she has a beautiful colors, and I like, she has kind of dark greenish and the dark red or purplish.
That's a beautiful color.
But she likes silk, and I asked her, hey Susan, can you make wool? And she said, wool
does she knit with wool?
She knit with wool, but she liked knit with silk, and she liked dye silk. She said that the wool absorbs the color differently, but she's gonna have a half and half wool, half
I have
silk.
a similar skein, actually, color of very similar color. Half is silk and cashmere. Silk and cashmere I have.
Oh, silk and cashmere.
Same color.
Beautiful.
And it's Handmaiden. You know the Handmaiden brand?
Yes.
They've been around forever. It's a Canadian...
you can check her...
we put a link. We'll put a link.
And I guess she has still has a 15% off. So you can... She has a beautiful color. So go and check. And she's a very nice person.
Yeah, she's local to us.
Yes.
I don't think I've met her in person, but I do follow her and she follows me. And
she's really tall Polish girl.
I've never... Monday knit night is just not happening for me, because Monday is my day when I pick up my son from daycare.
For me, go on Monday is difficult as well, because it's after weekend, and sometimes I didn't get enough sleep, because you tend, to go to bed late because it's a weekend.
Monday is not a good day. She should have it moved to another day. Then I would Wednesday I would. Bet Anna's has a Wednesday knit stitch and bitch.
Wednesday?
Wednesdays, yeah.
We can go
7 to. We have to ask her again, but we can.
We can go.
Yeah, Wednesday, because Wednesday is the day that we're we're late at work anyway. We could drop by for
yeah,
half an hour
once
in a while.
Right.
I just never like I spend so much time commuting and at work that I try to get home as fast as I can, and sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah.
The knit night is definitely something that I would have liked to come to Black Sheep, but it's just not. Well, I was just there, like buying the yarn. I chatted with the owner.
Oh, she started to have lots of people. Like I was.
Oh my God, she has so much hedgehog, you guys. If you're in Port Moody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's got.
You should check her inventory, and I think she started to ordering singles. But before she only
she had lots of
stock.
singles. She had Crybaby, which I think is the best hedgehog color. I seriously do.
And she said, it goes very fast.
Yeah, she said it sells very good. I asked her, I was there for the linen, but so I only bought the linen, but she's got lots of different stuff in there. And she has, I really like, it's European bread, Isire, I think she calls it Isire. I think the G is silent or something, or Isire, how does she forget? She's got a bunch of those and they're really nice. I bought one skein last time I was there, like a month ago, like the pink. I don't think I ever showed it to you. It's like a pink tweed.
And she has this Manos and the
Manos. Oh, I never.
Yes.
I didn't. I always forget to ask her so I can touch it.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe she already sold everything, but at wintertime she had.
Well, because Hohi released a pattern for it, I think people wanted to buy it.
And she can order more. She even asked me if I want some specific colors. You can.
Yeah, she's really nice. This is the store that's actually closest to me, to my house, like to here. Yeah, and she's in Port Moody. Yeah,
it's in close to St. John's.
She's right on in the midst of the busy street with lots to do. And I know you don't really like that location, like this it's too busy for you, but I really like the area. I think it's got a lot of potential to it. Like there's coffee shops, and I like
the parallel street, the Clark Street, which is down
to
yes,
I know. Yeah, I know.
And we went yesterday actually to the Mexican restaurant.
Oh, that's why I was wondering where you were. I'm like,
it's Mexican. A house.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, it gets lots of customers. If you don't know, you never find it.
Really?
You should. So it's all people they know or they refer from somebody. It's like very tasty, very tasty.
Wow. Well, there's a lot of places there. Like, because when I'm on the train, like the SkyTrain goes the same, and I can see Clark. There's a lot of different shops on it too, and they're all
on the Clark Street.
Yeah, they all have that quaint. Like Kitsilano in Vancouver was like that when I lived there, when I moved there first in the 90s, before all the yuppies revamped it. Mm-hmm. It had a lot of old buildings which were kind of collapsing, but they had that quaint vibe to them. The Nom, the vegetarian restaurant on 4th, where Greenpeace started. So I went, when I lived in Kits, I'm not a vegetarian. Nothing against vegetarians, I can't do it. I will... collapse. I will collapse. I have very low iron, and I just feel hungry when I don't eat meat or bread or Anyways, I went there with my now husband, who actually was a vegetarian when we started dating, and the Nom is okay. What really drove me crazy about that place, the building was built. I don't know. So the Greenpeace started in 1968, and so this building was already around for a while. Okay, so they've got these the old double pane windows. In between the panes, there's a big space. You know what I'm talking about? The old...
It's full warm.
Yeah. In between those, they had dirt and bugs, and it's open 24 hours, right? And so I used to always joke. I said, and it says established in 1968, right? I said, I haven't cleaned since 1968 because you're open 24 hours. So when are you gonna clean your windows? Anyways, and they put us to eat just right in front of the window, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
But maybe it's not removable. Sometimes those double windows, you just cannot remove one window. So they didn't think about it. They can just hit it with a hammer. Clean it on the glass and then clean, that genuine feel.
Well, no, don't bother for me because the food there is
not.
Well, I'm not. They have, you know, cheese like sprinkles on top of salad. I don't need cheese. They have soy burgers. I don't eat soy. It's like,
so why you go to this?
I went with Shell on a date.
So better go to some Indian restaurant where you can get.
I was there before that too, because I used to live in the area. I was there with some friends, like as a group, and they said, "Let's go to the Nom." I'm like, okay. I got some salad, a giant salad with like some sprinkles on top, and it tasted like nothing. Okay, and I love vegetables. It's just I'm not a cow. Okay.
So you should order some mushrooms. I don't know.
They have that, but it's still like their food is tasteless. And you know what? Some vegetarian food like you can make it taste really good too. But they're just, again, my review comes from years ago. They may have changed because like this was years ago, over 10 years. I haven't been there since. I told him I'm not going back to that place. I said, if you're paying that kind of money, go and get yourself sushi.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, at least you're gonna have some protein. Anyways, so you know, the buildings that were around that area, they were all selling crystals and hemp tops, and like, you know, like this incense. They had all this, like, because it was a hippie area in the 60s, right? And they had that look that Port Moody Clark Drive has now. Just watch it though, and when it starts, when they're going to start revamping, they're going to get rid of all of it.
Stores like for the clothes and for souvenirs, but
there is a clothing store actually there. I think
they have a nice cafe shops.
Yeah. There's a hair salon which looks kind of bizarre, but because I'm always
Bottle Depot they have. So if you have some...
yeah. Anyways, yeah. So that's where Black Sheep is. It's not too far off.
But Black Sheep it's
on
a modern.
Yeah,
it's in between. It's more on the modern. It's in a new building. No, these small houses. It's just along the Clark Street, and this is perpendicular Clark.
Yeah. She's in a nice modern building.
Yeah, she has a new shop, and it's.
I like the location because it's got a Ukrainian store right there too.
Yeah,
it's
just around the corner.
Yeah, just around the corner. Yeah. Anyway, so I guess I don't have anything else to show.
We can. It's already.
Yeah, we can wrap it up. I can talk about the book next episode. So we are going on vacation in June and July.
We're gonna have one more podcast. Remember?
Well, I hope it's gonna happen. Because she's very busy. I don't want to tell people it's going to happen. And then, you know.
Okay.
We might have a podcast for you next week. But if we don't, then we will... What we'll do is have one at the end of June.
Yes.
Next, and then she goes to for vacation. And then, you know, we'll... you know, then when we come back, we'll have plenty of things for you. Because I've got some books to review. But hopefully it's going to happen next week. Because that definitely would be good, because we've been trying to do it for a while, and
if we can,
so join the knit along. Yes. You know, we're running it till the end of summer, so there's plenty of time.
We'll send you.
We will send you all the coupon for Christy's shop, just in case in the links. So that you guys can you know, get them while she has the coupon, and that's about it. I think.
Yeah.
And sorry. We haven't sent the prizes out yet for the sock.
Yes.
Well, we will do it on Monday. We will do it on Monday for sure. We'll go to the post office. I'm always starting on the prizes. Like I just sent my own prizes last week. So I'm always a week late.
Don't worry, you will get your prize.
We will send them for sure. Yes, I know some people asked me already, and I've been really busy with grading this. So we will definitely we have a post office not too far from work, and you know, we have 3 prizes to send, and we definitely will send them on Monday. I have a list of things to do before I go on vacation. So
okay.
So have a nice weekend. Bye.